In this video, I'm going to be discussing what's the best domain name for your brand new website. Also, if you stay tuned to the very end of this video, I'll show you how you can get a free domain name when you sign up with a hosting provider so you can start making your website today. Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Lewis here from websitethink.com, and I'm really excited to bring you this video on how to choose the right domain name for your new website. So let's get stuck straight into this video with my first tip. So tip number one is to always choose a .com domain name unless you plan on making a local business. So the reason for picking a .com domain name is that you won't be cornering yourself into any kind of geographical location if you choose, say, a .com.au or a .co.uk domain. So by using a .com domain, you pretty much have access to the worldwide traffic, and you can target any particular country, and they can come and visit your website from anywhere. So by choosing a .com domain name, you really are opening your website up to the complete world. And just as a side note, 50% of all website traffic comes from the United States, which use a .com domain suffix. So if you want to keep your website open to, that amount of traffic, then choosing a .com is a really great place to start. And a .com domain name is suitable for travel blogs, food blogs, news websites, magazine websites, and so much more. So if you want to get started with a new website, I highly recommend starting with a .com domain name. Step 2 is to understand the difference between .com domains and .net, .co, and .org domains. So a good rule of thumb is that .net and .co domains are usually reserved for more networking and business related websites. So if you're going to be creating a website like AT&T, they traditionally use domain names like .net and .co because they're B2B or business-to-business websites. And for .org domain names, these are usually reserved for non-profit organizations. So try and avoid these three domain names. So these three domain names are suitable for a particular type of website. So these are things you'll have to think about before you start making your website and really think in what direction you'd like to create your website, whether it's going to be a travel blog, a non-for-profit, or a business website. Tip 3 is to choose a local domain name if you plan on opening a local business. So say for example, I'll be opening a cafe in Melbourne, Australia. Then in this instant, a local domain name like .com.au would make a lot of sense. And this is mainly because all of my customers will be local and from Australia. So I want to be as relevant as possible to searches on Google and to my customers as well. So if there is an option for a .com domain name, I should always choose the local version, as this just sends more trust to the visitors to my website as well. And it just adds a lot more relevancy to the customers and myself as a local business. Step 4 is to use online tools like namemesh.com. So this is an online website called namemesh.com, and I'll put a link down below in the description. And this is an awesome tool where you can put in a keyword like skateboard, and then it will just spurt out hundreds of different options of domain names that are available, and it will give you different alternatives like Skately, Skateable, and kind of those like startup brands that you have come to know and use. So this is a really, really good starting point to kind of just explore different alternatives of what you may be able to see as far as domain names are concerned. So before you purchase your first domain name, really think about the structure and the design and the type of website you'd like to make. And this will really dictate the type of domain name that should be suitable for your website. So if you want to get your free domain name today, I'll put a link down below in the description to Bluehost, and they actually give you a free domain name when you first sign up with their web hosting platform. And this is a really good way to get a WordPress website up and running in under 5 minutes. And I'll also put a link down below in the description to a tutorial on how to make a WordPress website in only under 10 minutes. So if this video has been helpful, please consider hitting the thumbs up and subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next one.